Bonjour, Anishinaabe. Welcome back to another lesson of Ojibwe language table with me, Wes Jourdain. Lesson number 134, Nitawachige Part 3, talking about first person perspective. I am skilled at. All right, maybe you're putting in for a job, maybe you're just going around bragging about yourself. I don't know. It's you know our Anishinaabe stories about how we brag about ourselves and the Wayne Buju stories and what happens. I, I'm using these for examples. I'm using all the different ways to conjugate and different ways to use these words, these phrases. So I suggest don't go around bragging about these things that you're skilled at, but nonetheless use them wherever need be. And let's get right into our lesson today. Ojibwe language table, always our self introduction. I need to change my picture. I don't look like that anymore. I don't look that young anymore. Bujuga Kinawea, West Jordan, Indigenous cause, get the Gabanesi Indigo, Migizi Nindu, then quit looking at my picture. Miss Gagami Zaga Gunning Nindu and Jaba, Ga Asanita Cog Ninda. All right. So that's our self introduction. I hope you can figure out how you say your self introduction, and hopefully that's coming along really good. If you have any questions on how to add to your self introduction, feel free to comment either on this video or maybe give me your email or something. I can help you out in some sort of way. So don't be afraid to ask. Not only me, but there's other, seek out speakers or knowledge keepers in your community that have more information on how you say things in your community. But mine coming from here, Red Lake, Minnesota, a lot of my stuff is I ask around my mentors first before I post these videos to see if I'm doing it correct in the way that Red Lakers do it. So let's get going here. Nitawachige Part 3. I am skilled at something. Nitawachige. No, you don't say it like that. Say it all in one. Nitawachige. I am skilled at something. All right. Nitawachige. So what we're doing here is we're adding the ne on the front of these phrases. And if you remember from part 2, we did ge. We're talking about you. We were using kind of like what do they call them? Positive affirmations, telling somebody, "Wow, good job! You're skilled at that. You're really good at that." Whether it was speaking Ojibwe or cooking or whatever our list is here. But ne on the front, and the same thing happens to the back of the action word, the verb. We're going to drop the short vowel, which the short vowels are I and O. And the E stays though. The E is a long vowel and makes the A sound. So we have ninita wichige. I am skilled at something. Could be anything in general. And then our next word is ninita jibwem. Ninita jibwem. I am skilled at speaking Ojibwe. Maybe you want to write this in a resume, or you're applying for a language job, and you want to say a little bit about yourself. Like I said, it's you don't want to brag. Okay. Ninita Ojibwe. I am skilled at speaking Ojibwe. I would I would never say this. I would let people say this about me, but I would never say it, if that makes sense. All right. So next one, Ninita Agendas. Ninita Agendas. I am skilled at reading, or I am skilled at counting. Our action word verb here is agendaso, which means she or he reads or counts. And we put nita before that, meaning that she or he is skilled at reading or counting. And then we're going to put ni on the front to say I am skilled at reading or counting. And I'm going to drop the short O off the back of this. And now our word is ninita agendas. I am skilled at reading or counting. Next one, ninitaji bakwe. Ninitaji bakwe. I am skilled at cooking. All right, maybe you want to message the a snag, and she's asking, well, what qualities do you have? Right? And you can say, well, ninitaji baakwe. I'm skilled at cooking. If you're skilled at cooking, ordering food out and then presenting it to somebody and say you cooked it doesn't count. But ninitaji baakwe, I am skilled at cooking. Right? The long vowel stays there. E's are always gonna stay there. The I's and O's are gonna drop off. Even the double vowels stay. Those are long vowels. So if there was a I, O, or A, I'll give examples if there are examples to give for that. But don't worry about that right now. Next one, Ninitawisin. Ninitawisin. I am skilled at eating. You're going around bragging that you can eat 50 chicken wings. And you're going around Ninitawisin. I'm skilled at eating. I can do that. That's my job. I do that for a living. Ninitawisin. Um, again, you see the action verb. The verb is we sine. She or he eats is eating. And then we have nita and then nit on the front, and our I dropped off of that. Our short vowel dropped off. So ninita wisin, I'm skilled at eating. Next one, ninita makazinike. Ninita makazinike. I am skilled at making moccasins. Ninita makazinike. Notice our E, anything ike, you're making something. And in this case, it's a moccasin, which is a shoe. And then you're skilled at it. And then we're talking about me, I, first person. Ninita moccasinike, I am skilled at making moccasins, which I'm not. I have tried one time to make moccasins and never finished. I started but never finished, I suppose. So I can't say I'm skilled at it. So anyway, here we go. Ninita neem. Ninita neem. I'm skilled at dancing. Ninita neem. The action word or verb here is nime. Nime, which means she or he is dancing. Nita is the skilled part, and then I comes on the beginning. The I fell off of this word also. Neem from nime. Ninita neem. I am skilled at dancing. Right? Maybe you're out at the local dance hall and you're bragging around that you can dance. And you can say, Ninita neem. And they throw you on the dance floor and you have one move. And you have one move. That'd be me. One move. One dance move. Last one in our series of Nitawachige words here. We have Ninita Nagum. Ninita Nagum. I am skilled at singing. Ninita Nagum. And I can't think of a where you would use this. Maybe you're applying to sit on your favorite drum group. Maybe you had a dream drum group growing up, and you wanted to show them that you have the skills to do it, and you can tell them. Obviously, it would probably have to be a Ojibwe drum if you're telling them Ninita Nagum, because I don't think any. Maybe Cree, because I know Cree is the word for singing in Cree is nakamo, and our word in Ojibwe is nagamo. See how similar that sounds? Nakamo in Cree with a K, and then in Ojibwe it's with a G, Nagamo. So there's a similarities in that if you're ever come across anything Cree. A lot of these words um are very similar to the Cree language also. There's also Oji Cree, and that's more out towards Rocky Boy, Montana area, and up in just north of there. and then we have our Crees, or what they call it, Plains Cree languages up into Canada, and I can listen to. I know I can hear when I go to celebrations, and they have sometimes they have Cree speakers giving invocations. I can understand a majority of it because of how similar it is to Ojibwe language. But if you ever notice, hey, I know that word of coming from someone Cree. But anyway, I don't know what I was talking about there. We'll go through this list real quick, and that'll be the end of our episode for today. With Ninetawa Chige, Ninetawa Jibwem, Nineta Agendas. Oh, repeat after me, by the way. Nineta Agendas, Nineta Jibakwe, Nineta Jibakwe, Nineta Wisen, Nineta Wisen, Nineta Makazinike, Nineta Makazinike, Nineta Neem, Nineta Neem. And the last one, Nineta Nagum, Nineta Nagum. And that, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, was Nitawachige Part 3. I am skilled at doing one of these action words or verbs. And like I said, don't go around bragging. It's not good. We know that from our stories, from our legends, from our Anatsukanak, our stories and legends. So, with that in mind, Miigwech Bizin Dawieg, Minoa, Miigwech Gikanawa Bandameg. Thank yous for listening. Thank yous for watching. As always, Gigawaba Minanimi Nawa. I will see yous again. Ahaw sa ayang guamaziyuk kakina na sinabi tug Gigawamin Minoa.